yeah, I'm Simone Radley from Ink London Nails, and in this video we're going to be doing some purple nail art. Could be quick, might not be, we'll see. So, I have got a acrylic. I had to think then what it was. I've done acrylic on here, so it's a sculpted acrylic enhancement. And I'm going to do basically what everyone's doing at the moment. It's all over Instagram. It's Kylie Jenner's nails that were done by Chaun Legend. So this is what's inspired me for this one. So I'm going to start with like a French tip. In purple, I have got a silicone pad here with purple on it already from some other ones that I've been doing. So I'm going to use for my French tip a light colour, I-188, which is Cuban Lily. Real nice pastel purple. I think I'm going to go in with my 15mm liner brush. People have loads of different ways of doing French tips, so however you want to roll, you go for however you like to do it. I'm just going to roll my brush through my eyelac, and I'm going to just do a dot up on one side, sort of look across to get it as even as you can, dot on the other side where you want to go, and then I'm going to dot down in the middle where I want the lowest point of my smile line. Doesn't always work out like that, I'm not going to lie, but it gives you like a rough guide. Then I'm going to roll my brush through and just paint round in a smiley shape, and then do the same on the other side. That just sort of gives me a little bit of a guide on where I'm going, especially up in the corners. Then I'm going to get the brush out of the bottle, paint it in, and then I'm going to come back and sort the shape out and neaten it up as well. I'm going to just decant some fresh eyelac on there because it's gone a little bit sticky. I'm going to go back with my liner brush, just come back and sort that shape out and go up to my corners as well. I like my corners quite high, so I like a deep smile, but obviously however you want to do it is fine. So now I've got my smile line in how I like it. I'm just going to check these corners up in here. Up in here, up in... That's the song, isn't it? Possibly. Check the free edge, make sure it's nice and you've not got any missing bits. Make sure I've not got any dips in the colour, and then I can, when I stop faffing, see, the edge, it's the edge. Make sure you've got that edge at the front covered. And then whack it in the lamp to cure. While that's curing, I'm going to do a little bit of mixy. So, I'm going to use, because I want to kind of go, for mine, a gradient from dark at the bottom to lighter at the top. Might be a bit ambitious, but we'll give it a go. So I'm going to use I-61, because it's quite a dark purple. I'm going to decant some of that, but I don't want it quite that dark. So I'm going to mix in. Where did I put my dotting tool? I'm going to mix in a bit of this Cuban Lily, probably more than that, and just lighten it up. So I'm literally just getting a bit, mixing it in with my dotting tool to lighten it up a bit, but I do still want it fairly dark. But you can see already that's just lightened it up some. So that is what I'm going to use for my first dots. So I'm going to start in the middle with my dotting tool. I'm using D. Claire's nails aren't that big. I'm trying to leave sort of an even gap between them. So I've just done 3 dots at the bottom. Now I'm going to pick up a little more of the Cuban Lily colour, mix it in again to a little sort of section, just to make it a bit lighter. So I'm going to dot above where we've just been. So I'm doing it in a row that way. Now I'm going to add a bit more Cuban Lily to what I've already just used, so it'll make it a bit lighter again. Then I'm going to mix a bit more. You can see where we're going with it. Add a little bit more, it will lighten it up a shade again. I'm just literally going into that same bit, just so it takes it the shade lighter than the last one. Now I'm going to swap to the other dotting tool, which is a bit smaller. Then I'm going to mix a bit more Cuban Lily in, go a shade up again. And I want my dots to be a bit smaller as well now. We're getting there. Now I'm going to mix a bit more Cuban Lily. And now the last couple of dots are just going to be pure Cuban Lily, and I'm going down the sides again in my dotting tool, so I'm on B now, so it's nice and small. And I'm just using the Cuban Lily colour by itself. And that has given us a real nice gradient in colour of those dots. So, I love it! Put it into cure. Now it's cured, out of the lamp, I'm going to top coat it. Then whack it into cure. Now that it's cured, out of the lamp, nice and shiny, and it is done. So that is my Dotty Gradient French, inspired by Chaun Legend. It was quite quick, really. Could go in the speedy nail art section. What do you reckon, Joanna?
I reckon so.
Yeah, I reckon so. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any new ones. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!